Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to replace my disc brake pads at the front of my JK Wrangler. So mine is the 2015 JK Wrangler. It should be the same for all the JK Wrangler. So I'm going to replace two of them because my rear brake pads are still okay. Only the front ones are really thin, so I'm going to replace today. As I'm going to replace the pad on the left wheel, I turn the steering all the way to the right so that I can easily access to the caliper on the left. As I'm going to work on the front wheel, I'm putting the wheel chocks on the rear tires. And I put the bottle jack right underneath the differential at the front and lifting it. Once I got the desired height, I put on the jack stand. Make sure you put the jack stand because it's a lot safer. Now I remove the wheel hub cover. And now it is time to undo the lug nuts. We're using the 19mm socket. Once nuts are removed, now I can remove the tire. Alright, so next I'm going to remove the caliper pins. So we got one here and one here. So those are 13mm. And remove the screw all the way. Once the pins have been removed, now you can actually slide off the caliper. And for me, I'm going to hang it on the spring. As you can see here, it is really important to hang it somewhere, like on the spring in this case. Make sure you don't leave the caliper hanging on the brake hose. It can damage the hose. Before I forget, let me remove the lid on the brake fluid reservoir. Now I can remove the oil brake pad. Just pull it straight. So this is the oil pad. It's quite thin, as you can see. Now I'm just comparing the old pad and the new pad to make sure they are identical. So as you can see, they look exactly the same. So I'm checking both left and right and from the top as well to make sure everything looks the same. And just push in the new brake pads in place. It's really simple. Then now it is time to remove the inner pad. As you can see, the brake wear indicator pin is located on this inner pad. So pay attention on the location of that to make sure that you install the same orientation for the new pad as well. And now I'm actually comparing the new pad and old pad again just to make sure everything looks the same. And just push in the inner pad. Alright, so before we put the caliper back on the new pad, we got to push the piston in. So basically I'm just using the G-clamp and the old brake pad to actually slowly push the piston inside. Because for the old pad, the piston, because the old brake pads are thin, the piston actually came out quite a lot. But with the new pad, because they are thicker now, in order for us to be able to put back the caliper, we got to push the cylinder piston, piston all the way inside. Remember in the earlier step, I removed the cap on the brake fluid reservoir. That's because when we push the piston down, some of the brake fluids from the hose will actually flow back into the reservoir. Alright, now you can see the piston is all the way inside. It's ready to install now. Once caliper is back on, now we retighten the 2 bolts that we removed earlier. The torque spec for these 2 bolts are 35 Newton meter. Alright, so the left side is complete, and now I can put back the wheel on. Alright guys, now I'm just putting back the wheel on and tighten the nuts a little bit. Of course I couldn't torque the lug nuts until the wheel is back on the ground, and I'm not going to show you how to do it on the right side. It's going to be exactly the same steps. And thank you so much for your time. Please like and subscribe for future videos. Thank you.